Hello, Haiku here for some more historic Pauper pickup game. Today it's going to be against Filipazzo. I'm bringing the black-white deck. So after further discussion of the Breathless Knight and stuff, oh man, this is a pretty bad start. We were talking mostly about how this card is a pretty big, or it's not that good. It's a little bit of a liability against some decks. Okay, this is much better. All right, I think I'll just get rid of my tap land. Blue, green. Anyway, so I've gone to 3 of every card other than Breathless Knight. So only the first Faceless Agent can find a Breathless Knight, and after that, you're out of luck. I think it's strong enough that you could just win with just one. You could, unless they exile it, you can always bring it back with between your 4 recommissions and 4 unearths. So I think it's fine. And it vastly allows you to play much better cards. So I've cut the Phyrexian Rager, I've cut the Dusk Legion Zealot, as well as the... Alright, this is a nice part of the deck. If he counters, I feel fine. If he doesn't, it's fine. So... Still don't know what deck he's on. Since I drew a tap land, I'll probably play my Breathless Knight this turn. May I play non-creatures? Let's see. Maybe I can draw a more relevant spell. Well, that's definitely not a relevant spell. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I wonder what he has. He does have an instant, so I wonder what it is. I have a Plains in hand. Just get more swamps. Oh, he's just ramping. Alright. So the next turn I can Breathless Knight into Recommission and present a pretty big board. Oh, nice. I can recommission next turn. So let's Breathless Knight. Oh, you know what? I didn't play around the counter spell. Oh. Does he mill? Well, that feels pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's probably Fog in Historic. I think I bring back the Breathless Knight because it triggers the other Breathless Knight and puts enough power on the board where now the opponent has to cast Fog almost every turn. He could risk it and not cast it this turn, but then he's dead to 2 pings, like if I get a Resolva. Okay, so he's going to be casting it for the rest of the game. So, let's see, he's a draw 2. Oh, I only draw 1. Alright, let's force him to cast a fog before we do anything. Alright, 3 cards in hand. So basically he has to cast a fog and a draw spell every turn. So if he misses just 1 time, I'm feeling okay. So if he uses a counter on this, yeah, that's fine. I already have lethal. And actually, him milling gets me closer to my skeletons. Okay. I'm still lethal, even with 3 more life. So did he get another fog? Looks like he missed. Might have hit. We'll see. Is there anything good? I guess I should bring, just in case he's gonna try to gain life to get out of it. Dang. Drawing this was an unfortunate draw. Okay, he did find it. There's still no reason to play it. So I don't think I have any cards main deck that can mess with it, so I just have to hope that he hits a patch of lands, which he didn't because he didn't play land. Drawing another card that comes back from the graveyard, that's unfortunate. Much rather mill over these cards. But so far we're kind of keeping card even. He hasn't had any crazy draw spells. If he draws another Frantic Inventory though, that's when the trouble begins. Yeah, so I still have 16 points of damage, so I'm still good there. All right. Down to 2 cards. And again, if he has a counter for this, I'm fine with that because that means he's not drawing into the fog. See if I can bait out a counter. Oh, he has that other counter. Yeah, it's fine with me. So now he has 4 cards and the 4 extra fogs in the deck that he can draw towards. Two cards in hand. Let's see. Didn't draw it. All right, just got lucky. Stumbled. All right, so now let's see. Divest, no. Duress is reasonable. Relic is reasonable. Patriar's Dawnbringer Clerics are reasonable. Sunder the Gateway, I think, is fine. Benalish Sleeper, blah, blah, blah. I really don't think I want Divest. Alright, so cards that are bad. Annihilating Glare, Eaten Alive, Feign Death, Innocent Blood. Unearth is good. Bonesplitter is not as good. I guess this is probably better than sundering something. It is a 2/2 compared to Dawnbringer Cleric, which can exile. Of course, Skyfisher picking up Bojuka Bog is also a big game. We'll see if I would rather a 2/2 instead of a 1/4. Let's see. Any other relevant cards? The skeletons might help out. They might get milled over. So I think the biggest worry for me is some sort of juke, but winning game 1 means that if he has a juke game 2 of, you know, playing creatures when I'm not ready for any creatures, it could pose a little issue. All right, does this provide enough pressure? Doesn't provide a lot of pressure, but I think it's gonna have to be a keep. So here I'll get a swamp, and then I'll get a plains with the other one. And I'll save my Bojuka Bog for a critical turn. Nice. So this plays around his first counter pretty well. Alright. What am I okay getting countered? Because next turn I can probably bring it back. Might get exiled. Sure, I'll throw this one up to get sacrifice. I'll probably play. Ooh, maybe not. I was gonna say I'm gonna play Agent next turn, but maybe not. I don't have like infinite food to bring back the familiar, so there is a limit to how many can get milled for value. All right, this game is a lot worse than the other game where I had pressure in play. Okay. Ooh, that's awesome. So now I can get pressure in play. Sweet. Let's see if he has a counter for this. This is my way in. He does not. All right. Okay. It's gonna be a real challenge to decide what I want to recommission. I still think it's the Knight since it presents so much of a clock. Although I am out of cards. Knight or Agent or Overseer. Overseer's a 3-power clock. Breathless Knight is a 4-power clock. Yeah, I think I just go for the clock. I want to accelerate the point where the opponent has to start using fogs every turn before he can set up a lot of his mana for his draw spells. Oh, and it plays around Witness Protection pretty well too. That's nice. Dang it! I don't like that I'm drawing this one. Guess I'll Lembas into the counter. Good Persistent Specimen into the counter. Can't play both. Yeah, I think I get in a power of attacking either way, so. And then I have to think about when I want to Bojuka Bog him. I think I'll Bojuka Bog him next turn. That way, if he tries to counter the Lembas, I have... Although, he didn't have any draw spells. Sure, I'll take it. More pressure. I don't know why he's casting it so early. It's not like I'm presenting lethal here, but it's good for me. I don't think there's a reason to open my familiar up to whatever nonsense he might have. All right, I have a 2-turn clock. I guess if he gains any little bit of life, that puts the clock out of reach again. Yeah. I don't know why he's casting on a turn where I'm not attacking for lethal. All right. What's gonna be the best? I think I want to agent into more goodies. Well, he's top decking, but again, I'm not presenting lethal. The turn he's going to miss it, it's going to be lethal. Okay. I think that's game. He's gonna have like a draw spell into Fog, and then another draw spell into Fog. Yep. Barely. Exactsies. All right. GG's.